Hey everybody, Pete, Ryno, Katrina, and Tyler here at Disneyland Park. We're actually getting ready to go into the Blue Bayou. And I will say that my expectations are very, very, very low because I've never had a good meal here, not once.
I have never eaten here, period.
I think ours has been like 50-50.
I've had some good meals here, so I'm pretty much looking forward to it. But
The steak has always been pretty good. I like it.
We're doing the Fatasmic dining package, so we'll check it out and see how it goes. Also, I'm doing low carb. Katrina's doing gluten free, so we'll be able to talk about how all that shapes up. I gotta tell you something. Do a lot of dining reviews and then decide to do a low carb diet.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, we're gonna go check in, and we will see you inside.
See you there.
Okay, so we checked in. We're seated pretty quickly, but the first table that we're a party of 7 right now. First table they gave us was basically a table for at most 5, where they just added these extra chairs, and we looked at them and said, "There's no way we can sit 7 people at this table." So we go back outside, wait another 5 minutes, and they now have put us at an appropriate size table. So far, looking at the menu for me in terms of doing a low-carb diet, not a tremendous amount of options. There's a chicken, there's a steak, there's a lamb. Most of the sides are all like sides and sauces and gravies and things like that are all very high carb. Even in the salads with candied pecans, cranberries, roasted peppers. Those are all things that are really not copacetic on a low carb diet. So we're gonna see what he comes out with, explain my issue. So we'll see what he comes back with. But you know, it is a beautiful space though. It's such a gorgeous restaurant. I'm really hoping that the food's good. I ordered a ribeye. He didn't ask me how I wanted it cooked. So that does not bode well, but we'll see.
So I ended up going with the crab hush puppies, which I've never had before. Last time I was here for appetizers, I believe they only had the gumbo and the salad, so that's a new thing to me. I wanted to give it a try. So they have 3 extra little options that you can get. One of them was a beet salad, one of them was some grilled shrimp, and then the last one was this hush puppy, and that's extra $5 on your Fantasmic dining package. But I wanted to give it a try, and then I also got the surf and turf, which has always been one of my favorite things here. I've actually never gone wrong with it, and it's really, I think it's a high quality for the price you pay. So I'm looking forward to it. I just told the guy I wanted medium, so hopefully they bring it medium. But yeah, I'm excited.
So I have a gluten allergy, and the menu is pretty decent for the gluten options, except for the starters. The entrees are pretty good. I got a salad. I'm not a big fan of blue cheese, so I got it without blue cheese and no pecans, dressing on the side. And I can't, no hush puppies, can't have the gumbo or anything. As for the entree, I got the surf and turf just like Tyler, and then I just automatically said I want it medium. I do believe I can have the potatoes still. A lot of the menu options, the entrees are pretty gluten friendly. You can change a couple things here and there. As for the dessert, the only thing that is gluten free is the creme brulee without the madeleine on top, the cookie. So they're gonna take that off for me, and
They give you some gluten free. They give us all bread to start with, so it was
but
pretty.
it's already hard. So their bread's not great. So I wouldn't really recommend.
So she's not into the gluten-free bread. I am super thrilled about mint juleps being on tap here. I am gonna say my number 1 complaint here so far. I do agree with Pete. I think this restaurant, the space is beautiful. I love the idea that Pirates, if it were functioning and running, would be flowing right behind us here. Wonderful. I think the light could be turned up about 20%. I couldn't read the menu when they brought it over, and because it was the prefix menu, it's not lit or anything like that. You can't move the candles in the center of the table, so I'm shining my phone over here like I'm my mother now all of a sudden. I don't know how that happened, but I don't know. That for me, I like to be able to see what I eat because I'm paranoid about choking in the dark. That's just me.
I did not know that about you.
I have the same issue with the Mexico Pavilion restaurant there too. It's too dark, and I understand because they're in an attraction, they have to be lit a certain way. I don't know. I don't have a whatever, but I'm gonna try and eat my salad and drink my mint julep and just calm down.
For the site or ride vehicles.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
That's really good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It literally is like a fried crab cake, but
That's
it
delicious.
is really super good. I'm not even kidding. It's got some lemon. It's got some crab. Wow. This is like way better than I expected even. I don't even have words for it. I'm trying, it's hard for me to see what's even in there, but there's just a dough, crab. It's just a standard hush puppy.
So my salad was a salad. It had like some was it like frisee lettuce and like romaine. The dressing was like a cranberry, like a cherry vinaigrette. It was pretty plain, just like lettuce and dressing. Nothing spectacular to like rave about. Yeah.
If she thought her salad was plain, mine was even plainer because I had the frisee lettuce and the romaine with, which was fresh, by the way. That was nice. Blue cheese crumbles and some cherry tomatoes in there, and that was all I had in the salad. They brought me out a ranch dressing. It was, it was good. It's just, this is a new thing for me. I've eaten more salads in the last 3 weeks than I have in the 53 years I have been on this earth. And good for me, right? But it was fine. It was, like I said, the lettuce was fresh. I don't know what else I could say about it. Lettuce was fresh. But so far they haven't screwed up. So let's see what they do with my ribeye.
How's your steak?
Very good. It was cooked perfectly. I asked for it medium. Well, I had to call them back and tell them to cook it medium. But they cooked it perfectly. I want to say it's a 16-ounce ribeye. Very, very flavorful. And very tender. I can almost cut this with a fork. I'm shocked. But it's very good. I'm really enjoying it.
Here we go. I'm going in on my surf and turf.
It doesn't taste Hollandaise.
The lobster is like cooked perfectly. It just kind of falls apart in your mouth, and it doesn't have that fishy taste. It just is really good, actually. Let me go in for a piece of the steak. And the steak has like kind of this sauce on top, which I actually don't remember, but here we go. Oh, it's Hollandaise. Wow. No, it's Bernaise. It's Bernaise. It's so good. Wow. This is like my favorite thing. I mean, for the price, again, I said it earlier, but for the price, the surf and turf is incredible because this lobster tail is actually pretty big size, and all the tastes together, they just go so well. Let me taste the potatoes here.
What sides did you get? I think that's
Well, the potatoes are au gratin potatoes, and then it has some little green beans on the side. But I'm gonna try this au gratin.
You'll be saying, oh no, you didn't.
Oh no! Garlicky, cheesy, salty, everything you want out of a potato dish. Again, this is like my favorite thing to get here, and a lot of people, will say negative things about Blue Bayou's food, but you can't go wrong with this one. This is kind of some of the best food for the price on property, if you ask me.
So I got the PanSeared Salmon, which comes with a white cheddar mashed potato, spinach, tomato caper relish, and basil. Words I can't say. Beurre blanc. I'm not
Beurre blanc.
Beurre blanc, like Matt Beurre blanc. So I'm just gonna dig in right here. The salmon's good. Salmon's good, tasty. I want to try these white cheddar. Oh, God, Lord. There's something on here that packs a very flavorful punch of sauce. That must be the Matt Beurre blanc sauce.
Oh, okay.
It's like a white wine sauce, yeah?
Oh, yeah, that would explain it then. But, okay, under first bite, this could be very tasty. And so I am excited to continue eating. Katrina, what did you get?
Okay. I got, same as Tyler, I got the surf and turf, but gluten-free. Pretty much it is like the same exact thing that he got, but it's made in a dedicated area, so it's safe.
Oh, nice.
For gluten celiac people.
That's a big portion of food.
I know.
I got the salmon on the little mashed
Look at
potato.
this.
You got this big guy, that little guy, that guy.
Yeah, and let's try. Look at this massive potato that I got.
I
I'm
know.
excited. I'm excited. All right, let's try. Okay, I just want to point this out. Look at this cute little zucchini that I got. Like this is like the cutest little half of zucchini I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
It's gone.
It's dead now.
Your
This is really
shrimp
good.
tail is so.
Lobster.
It looks like so many words I don't like to hear or say. So I
Moist.
think that's good. Thick, juicy.
And it's
This
not a
is
shrimp
spicy.
tail, it's a lobster tail.
It's a lobster
say?
tail.
I don't know.
Is that a shrimp tail?
So
I was
it's a
thinking
big
about.
prawn.
I was thinking about something
The
else.
potato is actually super cheesy. The potatoes are really cooked, and then I just got like a punch of spice in my mouth. I don't know what it is,
Well,
but it's
right in
kinda
the
like
kisser.
And then let's look at the steak. Yum yum yum.
Look at how tender that is. She cuts right through
Is
it.
that a petite? Is that a petite fillet?
It's a little fillet. I think it's like it's got to be like 5 ounces. Maybe.
Yeah, I would say.
It's
Yeah.
not like 6, but that's really good. That's a really big bite.
Well,
Cooked medium, salt and pepper. The I don't really like a lot of béarnaise on mine, so it's like a little too much for me, but it's actually really good. Let me try the. You want to try the lobster tail? Or the shrimp?
the shrimp tail.
The little shrimp tail.
I know it's seafood. I know it swims in the ocean. I went to school.
Cooked really good. It's like, yeah, it's not fishy. Super tender.
You got a big chunk of it too.
This is-
I will say I don't really eat lobster, but that is like, you know, normally when you go to a restaurant like this, or I mean, the perception is that you're gonna get kind of the shriveled down lobster, and that's like a pretty.
Yeah, this is like a pretty
That
hefty
guy
portion.
probably had a lot more life in him, so you murdered him.
It's good though.
Yeah.
It's honestly, this surf and turf is like, I think my favorite go-to option because I get both. Because I like fish and I do like my meat, and you get like a massive
She sure does.
portion.
But we're gonna finish eating, and then we'll tell you know what we think afterwards.
Chocolate hazelnut cake, 8 layers. Here we go. Wow. Super, super duper rich. Which of course chocolate cake is gonna be. But it's like, it almost feels like it's a little too heavy for me. After the huge meal, I don't think I could eat all this, but it's really good, really chocolatey. If you like chocolate, this is your thing. I don't really taste hazelnut. I would think it would taste more like Nutella when somebody says hazelnut, but I don't really taste that. There's also a little macaroon here. I'm gonna try this little macaroon. Look how cute that guy is. Oh, that is not the texture of macaroon. Very crunchy, very stale. It's a little bit of a bummer. But other than that, this dessert is really good. It's just a lot. I'm just gonna have like a couple more bites, and that's good for me. It's like a little bit of a palate cleanser. But yeah, very heavy. One more bite.
All right, I got the creme brulee. Let's hear to see if I can hear a little. I gotta do the little test.
Is that what you do? Is that a thing?
Yeah, to make sure it's like nice and crunchy.
Oh.
I don't want it soggy.
I thought you were
Ugh.
listening for the ocean.
Oh, come on.
She's got her dingle hopper and she's just listening for the ocean.
It's not bad. It's like it's really sugary. Ooh. It's I don't think the powdered sugar is necessary, but it's good. I think honestly, how heavy the dinner was, the entree with the steak and the lobster with the butter, and how the potatoes and everything was so oily. This is like, it's like really rich, but not bad. It's a pretty big portion too for the dessert size. Like that's like a pretty hefty portion. I thought it was going to be smaller than this. So really nice, gluten free. They just left off the little Madeleine cookie on top. All in all, it's not bad. The sugars, it's getting a little soft, but I thought it's pretty flavorful. Nice and vanilla, rich, creamy, nice rich creamy custard. I like it.
So you also got the creme brulee.
I don't hear the ocean.
He's listening to the ocean.
Is it? Oh, this doesn't feel as crunchy as I feel like it was supposed to be, you know?
That's the test she was looking for.
All right. I like custard, so I'm on board. But I know that now that I know what you're talking about, I don't feel like it was as like gross as it's supposed to be. But with that said, that's pretty much the exact thing that I expected. I do agree. It's a pretty hefty like portion. Like I kind of expected about half of this. I thought the Madeleine cookie's nice, even though you can't have it, but I like Madeleine. Oh, it is a lot softer than I expected, but that was okay with me. I know what you're saying, it's like sugary, sweet, but I feel like compared to like Tyler's chocolate cake, it's a little more dense. But so since Pete's on his low carb diet, he can't eat his dessert. So we are gonna eat his Mickey Mouse.
I can't, but I'll stare at
What
it.
is this called?
Sorcerer Mickey. I think it's like a sponge cake.
Sponge cake.
Oh my goodness.
Is there chocolate in it?
Let me see.
Should we slice open this?
So it's a pound cake, chocolate
Oh, a
mousse,
pound cake.
banana Foster center, and chocolate glaze.
Banana Foster Center. All right, so I gotta go further back. Here we go. Here's the big reveal. What gender is the baby? I have no clue.
It's yellow.
Oh, that did not taste anything like what I expected to in the best ways. I definitely thought this was going to be kind of like a dry cake with like a fondant like surrounding around it. I know how you just described it, but it's almost like it's got that kind of like bread pudding consistency. Yeah, so when they say sponge cake, it's straight up a sponge cake. So Tyler, why don't I take the camera and you try this now?
All right. There's like a little cookie part on the bottom that I think you missed, but
I missed the cookie.
look at that. There's like a little cookie down there.
Cookie guy.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go in for my bite. I'm not a huge banana lover. So let's see how banana-y this is.
How do you get your potassium?
You know, I probably need more potassium.
His bones break as he cuts into the...
Yeah. Oh no! You ever see Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves? That kid needs the potassium. Anyway, let's go on. This is really good because it's not quite as crazy. My dessert's a little bit too rich for me. It's like very heavy. This is actually has this light quality to it.
Yeah.
That is not, you know, that really doesn't overpower anything. So I didn't taste the banana at all. So
No, I didn't either.
Maybe I just didn't get in there.
I expected it to be like flowing out of it.
Yeah.
I thought there'd be like a chunk of banana in it.
Nancy Johnson is near us and she's trying to say something with fingers.
It's very small. You can see.
Yeah,
the
I see
nail.
I see it like right there, but
Yeah.
now let me I'm gonna take this little magic wand. Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Oh, look at you.
It's white chocolate.
What about the head? What about the hat?
The hat has to be milk chocolate. I'm sure of it. Oh wow, it's a lot bigger than I expected. Yeah, look at that.
Dagger.
They stabbed him with it.
Milk chocolate. This to me. I didn't try the creme brulee, but out of the two desserts that I tried, this is the one I should
I
have got.
agree. I think that's the winner.
Yeah.
We are done dining.
Yep.
And what are you holding up here?
This is the seat cushion that you pay $69.99 for your meal, and this seat cushion and a fast pass to see Fatasmic. So we really can't judge this meal until we've done Fatasmic.
I agree.
And see if like that whole experience is worth $70. I will say the meal was by far the best I've had at Blue Bayou.
Yeah.
The steak I thought was really good. As it stands right now, this is not worth $70 a person.
Yeah.
Not by a long shot.
I did not have a $70 food plate. Like even with the salad, the entree, and the dessert, I think maybe $50 at best right now is where I'm up to.
So far, I feel like it could be worth $69 or was it $69.99, and then you get an annual pass discount too, right?
Right.
Which kind of helps out.
20% for the annual pass discount.
Yeah.
So that does help.
Yeah, and I think it's worth noting that some entrees are worth more than others. I mean, let's just be honest.
Yeah,
Some
you
of
have the
them-
surf and turf. I think
Yeah.
it's certainly worth more than the ribeye.
Surf and turf is like kind of more up there than, you know.
So know the menu, I guess, is a thing here too, because this is not the only place that you can do a Fatasmic dining package. There is a video on the channel of me and Tyler doing the one next door,
Riverbell Terrace.
Yep.
Yep.
The
thing.
liver bell.
The liver bell, which
No,
was,
thank
if you want
you.
to check that out, make sure you check that out. But so we're gonna go, and we've got to, even with the fast pass, apparently we have to get to Fatasmic an hour bore it starts. So
To
we've,
get a good seat.
yeah, so we've
Yeah.
got about an hour and a half and then we get to sit on the ground for an hour and a half. So we're gonna go do some stuff. We'll let you know how it turns out.
Let's work off that food.
Yes.
Restaurant as always, you're dead.
Out of my way! This is
Some imagination, huh?
All right, we're done. We finished watching Fatasmic, and honestly, I was concerned about sitting down and being like on the ground the whole time because the area we were in, you have to stay seated, and that's why we got those seat cushions. But
Surprisingly
honestly,
useful.
yeah,
They are very
and
comfy.
and they were comfy. And also, I think of all the times I've seen this Fatasmic, which one night I had to watch it like 3 times in a row, which I'm not complaining. This was my best view. I think I had seen the projections. I think the way they were supposed to be seen, like you really got a really close view. But what do you guys think? You come here more than I do.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I thought it was really nice. You're actually like inside, like you're sitting down, but you're inside. Oh my goodness, there's like some lights going on over there. So you're sitting like right in, like in everything. So you can you feel more in with the like I don't know, like
Yeah.
in the story.
Yeah.
Make sure you show up maybe 45 minutes, an hour ahead of time, and around 8 if you're gonna get there at 9. If the show starts at 9, I should say.
Yeah.
And just get a little spot, and you will have a comfortable place.
We did have plenty of space
We did.
tonight, so we
Yeah.
lucked out. But that's probably not always the case.
It's not always the case, but it didn't feel so packed in tonight, so that was pretty nice.
Yeah.
So do we think the $70 a person was worth it at the Blue Bayou? Because it includes the
I
butt
do.
seat, but you need the butt seat. So I
The
don't know.
butt seat. I honestly think that it is a good deal because you get dinner, you get like 3 courses, you get your, like if you want to see Blue Bayou, you get like, and you want to eat there and everything. I think it's perfect. I think it's a great thing, and also you get Fatasmic seating, and then if you get like the first showing of Fatasmic, you get to see the fireworks
Yeah.
Yeah.
in a nice area, and
Yeah.
they have the projections. And so you get like kind of like 3 things in for one price for $70. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty good.
After dinner, I was questioning it. I was like, man, that is an expensive dinner. That is an expensive thing. But like 10 minutes into Fatasmic, I was like, this was kind of worth it.
There's no other way to sit in the middle where we sat.
Yeah,
So you
we
have
were
to consider
literally
that, too.
like straight ahead.
Yeah.
There's Mickey Mouse. Like it was middle, like right where like I imagine the Imagineers were drawing it on a piece of paper,
Right.
being like,
So even if you're able to get a fast pass or something like that, you're not going to get the same spot that we got.
That's
so
right.
Yeah.
it's nice to do the Blue Bayou for
Yeah.
that very reason as well. But I think it depends on which entree you go with too.
Yeah.
You got to pick the right entree and
Well,
it's,
yeah. Unfortunately, Pete had to go right afterwards. We stayed and closed the park. They're trying to kick us out now, so we do have to cut this not short, but that's kind of I feel like we've said our piece on this. I enjoyed it. If you're trying to do it on a budget and get fast passes, there's other options as well. So this is on the pricier side. However, like they said, front and center, and you're not really going to be able to see it that view without doing this. Really, that like
Yeah.
perfect view there. So if you've done this before, you've done another dining package and you loved it, hated it, whatever, let us know in the comments below on this video. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it.
Tell us.
Yeah, so other than that, thanks for watching the video. Feel free, if you liked it, click that like button. If you want to see more, stay subscribed, do all that fun stuff. And that'll do it for us for this time. So thank you for watching.
Thank you.
Good night,
Bye.
everyone.